Yo, it's your boy Cool Blue back at it again with another video here on the channel. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Today is March 20th, 2021, and the title of the episode is I Don't Know What to Think Anymore. Now, I'm switching up how I'm going to do this. I was doing videos before every game and then after every game and doing like a A-B thing for each video. But I decided to go in a little bit of a different direction just because sometimes there's not much to say. Like, for example, if we play on Wednesday and I do a video before Wednesday's game and the next day is Thursday and I do another video, right? And with the schedule with back-to-back games, there's no need to really put up two videos. I might as well just do one and combine the next game and the last game reaction. So I'm just throwing that out there. So we're gonna do one video per game, I guess we'll say. So we're not gonna do the A-B thing anymore, just to throw that out there. But anyway, if you're new to the channel, stay tuned. We're gonna dive into what we saw in the last game. We're going to go over injuries. We're going to go over the lines. We're going to go over the goalies. We are going to talk about this next game, which is tonight at 7 o'clock against the New York Islanders. Should be a good one. Hopefully it's a good one. We need to stay in the win column. We've said that a few times in the past week or so, and we haven't really been doing that. We'll win a game and then we'll lose two, and then we'll win a game, then we'll lose one. We'll win a game and then we'll lose 9-0, and that's nothing really to laugh about. Actually, I guess you can laugh about it because I'd rather laugh than be angry. But truthfully, that still just pisses me off. But we're moving on. Okay, so after the 9-0 loss against the New York Rangers on Wednesday the 17th, we had another game the following night, which I think was a good thing. I'm glad that we didn't have a day off in between that, because then it would have gave us another day to really sit there and simmer in the disgusting loss. But we had a back-to-back, and it was against another team, which is another good thing. And so what we saw here against the New York Islanders, which by the way, we are 3-0 against the Islanders this year, so that's a really good thing. And it's a really good thing to note because the Islanders, unfortunately, just lost their captain, Andres Lee. And, as a sports fan, you never want to see a guy or a girl, depending on the sport, but you never want to see someone get hurt or have their season end due to injury, especially someone of that kind of talent. Andres Lee is, he's a very talented hockey player. He always does well against us. So I wish Andres Lee a speedy recovery. I hope everything goes well in his rehab, and hopefully see him back out there on the ice for some more exciting tilts next year. But with that said, we take on the New York Islanders, and we had Carter Hart in net. So, oh wait, no. Did we have Carter Hart in net? Wow, I can't even remember. I don't remember who I had in net. Oh, crap, I didn't want to do that. No, we did not have Carter Hart in net. We had Moose in net. Pretty sure. I'm going to look that up to see who we had in net. I'm pretty sure we had Moose. See, this is what happens when I skip a day, right? Okay. Has it been confirmed who we're starting tonight? Let's see. So Hart was confirmed for tonight, and Hart was in net the other night. I thought Hart was in the other night. Moose came back for the 9-0 loss. Right, I remember that. Okay. So, sorry for that. So Carter Hart was in net. We see Carter Hart, pull off a win, and which was great. Now, for the first two periods in that game, I was thinking to myself, wow, Carter's looking good. The team's looking good. We're skating hard. We're getting to the puck. We're controlling the offensive pressure. We're controlling the forecheck. And everything was smooth sailing. Now, that doesn't mean that the Islanders weren't getting their scoring chances. They were. They definitely were. But the Islanders, we expect that. But the Islanders definitely looked like a step behind. So I'm kind of thinking to myself, do we shut these guys out? Do we win 3-0 against these guys? But then I'm thinking to myself, nah, I think they'll score at least one. But our defense is playing so well. Our offensive game is there. Our passes are there. Everything's going so great. So great. And the next thing you know, it's 3-3. And I'm just thinking to myself, are you kidding me? Where have we seen this before? Because we've seen it a lot this year, where we're looking so good, and nothing comes from it. So here we are in a game where we had to come out firing. We had to come out sharp after the 9-0 loss. And now we're up 3-0. And I'm thinking, wow, this is the kind of game that you need to bounce back after such a horrible loss, right? And the next thing you know, it's 3-3. And it happened fast. It happened really, really fast. And I couldn't even believe my eyes. I could because, this has been happening, right? Like, this happens to us. But I'm just thinking to myself, we can't lose this. We cannot lose this. Like, it was 3-1 for, probably 7 minutes. And then the next thing you know, within a minute and a half span, it was 3-3. And I'm just like, man, if we lose this game, I'm thinking to myself, for 2 periods now, this is the game we've been waiting for. This is the game that we asked for and we got. But if we lose this game after being up 3-0, after losing to the Rangers 9-0, this is it. This could be the season right here. And I was honestly nervous. But lo and behold, we're able to come back and we're able to win the game. Now, Oscar Lindblom, I've been calling out Oscar. I've been saying Oscar needs to step up. I've been saying Nolan Patrick needs to step up. Nolan Patrick has been stepping up. Travis Konechny has been on fire with his points. He's been doing great. Giroux's been doing great. Voracek's been doing great. Obviously, JVR and Farabee, always great. Coots has been doing great. Hayes is one of those guys where you don't really notice how good he's actually doing. But Hayes is doing good. Scotty knows Lawton. He's been doing good. But Oscar Lindblom was a guy that needed to get the monkey off his back. He needed to put one in the back of the net. It's been a long, 20-plus games since he's scored a goal. And he got two. He got two in the game against the Islanders. He scored our first goal to start it all off. And then he scores the last goal, the game-winning goal, to win us the game. Now, once again, we talked about this in the first game against the Rangers. Is it okay to be mad even when we win? Now, I bring that up again because I'm mad because the Flyers are the most inconsistent team in the NHL, in my opinion. They can look so good at any point in time. And on the flip side, they can look so bad. And we never play a full 60-minute game. It's just it doesn't happen. Okay, you let in the 1 goal. Fine. Score another goal. Keep the 3-goal lead. No. We give up a second goal. And then real quickly we give up a third goal. And now we find ourselves 3-3. Our goals against average is a 3.46. We're 30th in the league. We cannot win a hockey game unless we score 4 or 5 goals. It's just insane. And it makes me mad. Now we're scoring at least three. We're averaging 3.25 goals a game, and that's great. That's what you want to see. But a 3.25 average goals scored per game usually wins when you score 3 goals. But we can't do that. Our score 3, like for us to score 3 goals, that's us tying the game and forcing overtime or forcing, a dramatic ending towards the game. It's just like our defense is so poor. So like, yes, all game we looked great, but we cannot put a complete game together. And yes, we got the win. So you're probably sitting there thinking, how is it in a complete game if you got the win? Well, it's not a complete game when you look so great and then you just have these meltdowns. These meltdowns that last 10 minutes long where a good team usually will beat you. Okay. Now, yes, the Islanders are a good team. They don't have their best player. That was their first game without their best player, and they weren't able to come back and win. But if we were to do that again against them, I don't see us winning. You can't do that, and it just makes me mad. We're 30th in the league for goals against. I would have to look this up, and I will look this up for our next episode. But I need to look up and see the last 10 Stanley Cup winners and competitors, like runner-ups, where they sat for goals against per game, statistically. Because I just don't see a. When I look at the Flyers, do I say, oh man, these guys are a Stanley Cup contender? Yeah, oh yeah, they can get the cup. No, I don't say that at all. Not at all. Now, in the first few games of the year, first 2 weeks of the year, maybe even the first month of the year, I was like, yeah, they're contenders. Now I'm looking at them like, dude, I don't know if we're contenders for the playoffs. I mean, come on. Now we got Robert Hagg out for 2 weeks, and I don't know what that's going to do to the defense, to be honest with you, because there's a lot of back and forth with Robert Hagg. There's a lot of people that don't like him. There's a lot of people that say that he gives up too many penalties and he makes too many mistakes and he doesn't contribute in the offensive game. But me, I like Robert Hagg. I think that he has a physical mentality out there. He brings a physical aspect to the game that our team lacks. So we'll have to see how this plays out. Now, he wasn't out there against the Islanders last game, and we won. But my God, like it's so frustrating. It's so you don't even know what to think while it's happening. You don't know what to think because you've seen it so many times. You've seen it so many times, time and time after again. You take a lead, you lose the lead, you lose the game. Time and time after again, you come in, and in the first 3 minutes of the game, you're down 3-0, you're down 2-0, you're down 3-1, and it's like, I just don't know where we stand. I don't know where we are. I don't know what to think anymore, right? And that was the title of the episode. I don't know what to think anymore because I know we can score goals. That hasn't been our problem all year. We say it time and time and again in every episode. Scoring goals is not our problem. But defensively, we just can't put it together for 60 minutes. It doesn't happen. Whether we give the goals up at the end or we give the goals up in the beginning, it always happens. And I'm sick of it. I hate watching it sometimes. Now I do watch it, and I suffer through it. But it's just like we can't do this every game and expect to win. It's just incredible. Now, our power play has been looking a lot better. Very clean entries into the zone. We've been getting set up. We've been getting scoring chances, and I like to see that. I do. I think our power play has come a long way in the past couple weeks. We didn't score any power play goals, but that's okay. At least it's a threat. Right? At least it's a threat. Like, if we're hot on the power play and we're playing a team, they have to think twice about their decision-making out there on the ice because they don't want to put us on the power play because they know it's hot. So these are all things that have been happening in the last week or two. And these are things that I see improvements. I see so many improvements in some areas, but our defensive game, I don't see any improvements anywhere. Anywhere. And where do they come from? Who has to lead the charge? Right? Who? Who's going to do it? I love Prove. Prove is one of my favorite players on the team. He's a great leader, but there's no physicalness in his game. And I'm not saying you got to drop the gloves and go out there and kick some ass and take some names. All I'm saying is be physical on the puck. Make guys work to get in front of the net. Don't let guys camp out in front of the net. Don't let guys just drive to the net and take open shots on your goalie. Carter Hart looked so great the entire game. And defensively, we broke down in front of him for 10 minutes out of the third period. And 3 goals are let up. If I was a goalie, okay, now I don't know what it's like to be a goalie. I've never been a goalie. I've never been in a locker room with the guys. If I was a goalie and I saw my defense break down as much as he sees his defensive players break down, I would say, hey, guys, come on. I need help out there. I can't do it all by myself. I need you just as much as you need me. It's a team effort. Where's the camaraderie? Right? These are the things that are going through my head when I'm watching the game, and even after the games. I'm glad to get that off my chest. I didn't record yesterday, so it's been building up. All right, let's check the standings here. So we just won the other night. And, God, we're 2-3 in our last 5. Hopefully we can change that with a win tonight and make it 3 for 2. Flip it around a little bit. But we have 28 games played. Our record is 15-10-3. We have 33 points. And we are 3 points shy of 4th place and catching up to Boston. Now, Boston also has 28 games played, but the Flyers and Boston both have 2 games in hand against Pittsburgh, 3 games in hand against the Islanders, and 2 games in hand against the Washington Capitals. I don't want to say reaching the Islanders is out of reach. We'll have to see how this series goes. Now, if we can win these next two games, right, and that's 4 points, that puts us at 37, and that keeps the Islanders at 42. That's only 5 points. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. But the 2 teams that are definitely reachable and we could obtain those goals is Boston with 3 points ahead of us and Pittsburgh with 4 points ahead of us. We can definitely catch up to them. Now Washington, they're all the way up at 44, so they're a little bit out of reach as of right now. They're 9 points out of reach. So we would really have to go on a tear. You know what I mean? Like Washington's hot right now. We would have to go on a 10-game win streak or something like that, you know. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. I think I said earlier that Hart's confirmed. Yeah, Hart is confirmed to be in between the pipes tonight. And I like this move. I think it's a good move. I'm with it. He had a strong game last game. He looked really good. But like I said, we need to complete a 60-minute game, a strong 60-minute performance in front of him. And that includes him too. You know, that includes Carter Hart. As much if these guys are going to go out there and play in front of him and they're going to give him the support, he needs to be able to keep the easy goals out of the net. So I'm just putting that right there. Now, we're really evenly matched against the Islanders. We've talked about the statistics in the last episode. So we'll have to see how tonight's game goes. Looking at the schedule, we have the Islanders tonight at 7 p.m. We have them again on Monday at 7 p.m. And then they snuck in a New Jersey game on Tuesday. And then we have the Rangers for 2 games and 3 games against Buffalo. Now, those games against the Rangers, the first one's on Thursday the 25th. That is going to be a very interesting game because I'll tell you what. I'm saying this right now. and I know we'll talk about this again in the future. But if any team put an ass whooping on me the way that the Rangers did against the Flyers on Wednesday the 17th, and they beat us 9-0, if any team did that to me and my club, whether I was the captain or not, hey, I'm telling everyone, it's payback time. There's no way in hell we're losing this game. You know what I mean? You put it all out there against the Rangers next time you play them. But we will talk about that extensively in the up-and-coming episodes. But, yes, so that's what we got for tonight. We got Hart and net. I like it. I do like it. We've beaten the Rangers, we've beaten the Islanders 3 times this year. Going for number 4. Love to see it. So, Oscar Lindblom gets on the board. Been saying it for a while. When we have a complete 4 lines and they're all rolling and they're all contributing to the game, and noticeably, we will go places. And we needed Oscar to wake up. We needed Patrick to wake up. And both of them had monkeys on their backs. And both of them gotten them off, I think. I think we're going to see better play out of those 2 guys moving forward. But tonight's game against the Islanders, I just want to win a game. I really just want to win a game where we don't let up 3 goals. I'm just going to read off the scores here. We have 19 games in March, okay? So we've 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're about to play the 11th game, right? I think. Let's say 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 11. We're about to play the 12th game out of these 19 games this month. And besides I'm talking about the wins. Every time we win, starting from Thursday the 4th against Pittsburgh, just listen to these scores. 4-3, 5-4, 5-4, 4-3. Every time we win, we have to score at least 4 goals. It's just insane. And when we lose, it's the opposite. When we lose, 5-2, 4-3, 3-1, 5-3, 5-4, 9-0. There's only 2 games out of those games that we didn't have to score. We didn't score 4 goals. It's like, I don't get it. We need to do better defensively all around. So tonight, I think it's crazy for me to think that tonight we're going to hold the New York Islanders to 2 goals, but I'm going to say we win 4-2. Okay? I'm going to say it's going to be 3-2, empty net goal, 4-2, Flyers win. I'm going to say we're going to get 2, I'm calling it, 2 power play goals. Calling it right now. TK, we're going to go with TK for a goal. We're going to go Farabee, goal. We're going to go I think Oscar's going to continue his goal streak. Oscar, Farabee, Konechny, and Kevin Hayes. That's what I'm picking for tonight. Oscar, Hayes, Konechny, and Farabee for our 4 goals. Let's get the win. Let's stay in the win column. I think we're going to see a strong performance from Hart again. He's been looking good. But we're going to wrap it up right here. 4-2, Flyers win. If you haven't already, hit the thumbs up button if you like what you see. Turn on the notification bell. You'll be notified anytime I do a live stream or post a video up on the channel. If you haven't subscribed already, please hit the subscription button if you want to receive more content or if you want to be a part of the Cool Blue community. All the support is greatly appreciated. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next video. Go Flyers.